Hey, what's up? I'm Brian, and this guy doesn't really need an introduction. He's in pretty much every other video. The reason we're doing this is because the next set of footage upcoming is really chaotic, and you're going to want to know what the heck's going on. So we're down at the watering hole hanging out, and it took me a little while to get back up to hill to camp, so I said I'm going to leave a little early. Anyway, so Alex Parati, who was there, said, hey Brian, I'll go with you. And at this point in time, I think Spencer and Taylor were down the creek a little bit, and I asked Jace if he wanted to come, and he goes, no, I think I'll wait for the guys. So, wise choice by Jace, you'll soon find out. So Alex and I proceeded to head up back to base camp, and we got up there, and granted it was a 3-mile hike, you know, both ways. A little warm, steep climb back up. I put on the Crocs, I was ready to chill, drink some of the water we brought back up. So, at about that time, I don't know if it was the father in me or what, I decided to turn on my radio and go, wonder where the boys are at. So the first thing I said, it was, hey, what's going on? And the return sound that came over this radio was ridiculous. Get down here right now! And they were pretty intense. And they just kept saying, get down here, and finally, I think I was like, what's going on, what's going on? And they said, buck down. And that's when I was like, are you kidding me? I just walked 3 miles, the last thing I want to do is head back down there, you know. Didn't know if they were messing with me or not, because it happens. And I looked at Alex Parati, and he's like, dude, I don't want to go back down there right now. We just got back here, it's hot, we're just sitting here drinking water, chilling. Last thing we wanted to do was head back down there. But something inside me just said, you know, they're not really saying just kidding. So we can't really take this as a bluff. If we don't go down there and they have a buck down, we will never live this down. So at that point in time, I grabbed my Mystery Ranch Metcalf because I wanted to, you know, christen it. Obviously, if there's some meat down there. So I was stoked. I threw everything out of that thing. I put some garbage bags in there. I brought my gloves, a couple knives. Alex brought a backpack, some other stuff, and some water. And we just booked it down there. And that's when we got to the bottom and I saw all 3 of them hovering. And at that point, I'll give it to Jace for the rest of the story.
Yeah, so like he was mentioning, the next scene you guys are about to see is just, it's pure chaos. Way too much excitement going on. We never even thought to settle down and just sit in front of the camera and kind of let you guys know what just had happened. Everything was just going over our heads because we were in a world of excitement. So after they head up the hill, we probably did no more than 15 minutes had passed until we kind of got our stuff together and started the hike back up. But no more than, I want to say, 50 yards up our hike back to camp. We're walking, kind of just talking. I was leading in front of Spencer and Taylor, and I hear like just like a really distinct footsteps, just crunching leaves and walking up ahead of me. And I just stopped, froze. The guys behind me just imitated. They stopped and froze, and I go, is that a deer? And I'm looking, and then I kind of just, there's a big tree in front, like kind of like a row of trees in front of us that we had to kind of veer around to continue on our hike up. And I kind of just looked around this tree, and there, sure enough, a deer coming out, and boom, he comes out, and I go, is that a buck? And I'm saying this like pretty loud, like not trying to be quiet, it's just coming out of me at this point. And no more than probably 20 yards, this little buck. And from what I saw, he looked at us dead on, and all I could see were 2 spikes. And I go, oh, it's a spike. And then he looks at us for maybe 2 seconds, turns away, and as soon as he turned that head, I see 2 branched forks at the top. And I go, in my head, legal buck. Immediately pull out an arrow, knock it, and at this, as I'm doing this, the buck just cresses down this little hill, just trots off, not even like a sprint or nothing. So I immediately just follow in after it, and I'm kind of going in somewhat of a stealth mode, but trying to be quick because he seems to be on the move. And then as I get over, I see him going down this hill, and he's turning back and checking me out because he sees now that I'm following him. And every time he sees me, he trots off a little farther. And as this keeps transpiring, I pull out my rangefinder, range him at about 14 yards, and I just see him standing there. He's just locked at me, broadside. But at this point, there's bushes and branches and everything just covering the vitals, and he began to move again, and I saw exactly where he was going, and I kind of took a couple side steps. There was a big tree. He goes behind the tree, and as he's behind the tree, I draw back and I'm waiting for him on this other side of this tree. And as soon as he passes by and his vitals are exposed, I release an arrow, hit him. No more than 2 or 3 steps, he drops. And this is what, 15, 14 yards away. And I had, at this point, then I turn around and I see Taylor behind me, just like hands up in the air, full of joy. And I go, wait. And at this point, the buck was still like kicking around. He hadn't died yet. And I was like, we're standing right here. I'm not going to just let him watch him die like that. So then at that point, Taylor had readied his bow in case anything went on. So then he shot another one into him, just to finish him right there. And immediately, as soon as Taylor's arrow hit him, he was down. And after that, it was just, I don't know, we were all in shock, but so excited like that just happened in a matter of, I don't know, probably less than a minute of us seeing the buck. All that happened and he was dead. And it was just so much going on. So that's what you're about to see in this next clip, is us just in utter excitement that all that just happened the way it did. And man, I don't know. It's truly a special moment. That was my first buck that I ever shot, first big game animal.
Archery.
Yeah, and it happened to be with my bow, which made it so amazing. Like, it was so cool, and it was everyone's first experience of a big game harvest. Like, yeah. All of us are brand new to this. Like, we just started shooting archery. I got into archery about 3 years ago. This is only my second season bow hunting. And I really only got out, I don't know, a couple times last season, and this year we've been prepping all year for it, and we were kind of ready to go as soon as the season came.
So keep in mind, we didn't want to carry a lot of stuff when we went to the watering hole, but Jason Taylor were adamant, and they always brought their bows. But all in all, you got to keep in mind that just being dedicated and bringing his bow, his tags, everything with him the whole time, just totally dedicated. So you just never know how it's going to pan out. That was just bizarre. Obviously, Alex and I were probably halfway up the hill. You're going to see Taylor screaming at us, but we don't hear him for whatever reason. I don't know. But it was pretty awesome, to say the least.
I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this hunt. I mean, it's definitely a hunt that all 5 of us will remember for the rest of our lives. And right. It was truly an awesome first trip of the season. And hope you guys enjoy what we have to show.
Yeah.
Oh, right here we have God, the tracker for about, this is a story to tell. We're gonna have to get this.
We walked up on the buck on the way back to camp, and we heard something.
Oh, hey, are you glad we went to get water, boys?
We are not exaggerating. It was 10 yards away from us when it first started.
And if we walked back early,
we were up there.
We missed it.
The buck was right there.
All right, hey, come on, let's check it out.
An absolutely beautiful animal.
Oh my gosh.
Your first buck, brother.
Yeah, man.
Is that the arrow?
That must have been the first. We put 2 arrows in him. He was down and he was on his back, kicking, still breathing. So Taylor sealed the deal and just finished him off.
Just
gonna let him sit there and suffer.
Yeah.
When, like,
Alex, no. Brian, turn around. This is our first Fire Mountain buck bait, boys. Jace.
I can't even.
Jace, what did you say earlier at camp? What were you gonna do if you saw a buck and you didn't have a bow? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I was I'm gonna kill myself if I don't have my bow when we go down there. Cause we were walking back down the water. I was like, I don't want to carry my damn bow, but I was like, if I see a buck, I'm gonna hate myself forever.
If I see a buck and I didn't have my bow, I'm gonna kill myself. And what did this man do? Instead, he killed a buck. I'm so proud of these guys. What we do, we come out here. This is exactly what we come out here for. Right here.
I didn't even bring
this right here is why we come out here.
Dude.
This is why we put in the effort.
Dude,
This is why we put in day in, day out.
Dude, this is like we just started hunting. This is our first archery season as a squad
This is our
out here, dude.
first real archery trip.
Beautiful, man.
And we just did it. I can't believe it, dude. He saw us. And he didn't run.
Didn't care.
He just trotted off, and I just
He went down,
kept
ate
following
some
him,
more stuff.
ranging him.
He came down here, walked down here, and then started walking back up, almost towards us. It was ridiculous. You think we could just pack him up on
That's why we do it. Oh, dude.
Are we
We
calling
got
it?
decisions to make. No, we're not. We got a couple more days and a couple more tags to fill. We're not calling it.
Hell yeah, we
We have
do.
a buck bedded and spotted upstairs for you guys.
Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful animal. Look at those ears. See how big those ears are? Still didn't hear us coming.
He heard us, he just didn't care.
How did he not hear 3 men stumbling through the woods? What were we talking? I can't remember what we were. Check out the tongue. What are we eating tonight too? What are we eating tonight too? Oh, that is some nice tongue. Oh my lord. Oh.
Still coming on.
Okay, we're gonna radio the boys. Oh, bro, I can't run up there. That's pretty far. Hey boys, come in. Brian and Alex, come in. Over.
How do they not have their walkies on, dude?
They think we're just following them. They think we're just following them. And the one time we're almost damn sure following them, I think they just walked up the same darn trail and they didn't even see the buck. And now they're ahead of us, walkies off. They'll see this later, but turn your walkies on, guys. Brian, Alex, we got a buck down. Over. We are moving the buck from the kill shot to a little bit better area to gut it and clean it, skin it. Good stuff.
The water down there.
Good job, boys. Yeah, a little too close to the water. Not good to get those guts in the stream.
What are you about to do,
Every
Jace?
hunter waits for.
That
This is my first time ever too. This is my first big game animal ever taken. I can't believe it. I got my boys here too.
all the boys.
It was perfect.
We arrived just in time.
It was perfect.
Well, give him another call.
I'm not too familiar with these since it's my first go around here. But I believe I got to detach a piece. Oh, I saw a pen in that bottom pocket. Like,
Oh, I got a pen. Yeah. I'm just wondering if I have my.
cut along line to separate tag below from harvest report card. So this is what we want to put on the animal. Correct. All right, what do we got? It's August, right?
It is.
Or wait, is it September 1st? The 1st of
Oh,
September,
shoot.
baby. Is it September yet? All you elk hunters out there. Is it September yet? I don't know about elk hunting, but
Come on, man. I got it on me. I'll let you
September.
guys know if they call.
1st. That's what it's all about right there. You got a pen, you said?
Yep.
Is that 9-1 zone of kill? B distance and J.
We're gonna have to bleep that part out of the video.
Yeah, this is our secret spot. We can't show you. This is blurred.
We were in California though. You know that.
Maybe. This is the part.
Killed on public land.
Public land now. That
Public
ain't easy.
land, baby.
That ain't easy.
Keep it public.
Animal gender.
Keeping it public.
Number of antler points.
Dose, baby.
2 by 2. You know, I went out and bought this roll of electrical tape just to tie my tag on an antler.
Oh my god.
You?
Yes.
We've been waiting for Alex and Brian to call us back on the
Alex and
walkies.
Brian, if you see this video, please respond.
They decided to go up a little early, which, you know, it all worked out. I'm not complaining whatsoever. But now we're down here We want them to see the buck. We need to get some, you know, a little bit of footy with them. Hey, Steve Ranella, this is for you, dog. Hey, come on.
Even though,
come on, throw us a bone.
Yes, this is our first deer, our first big game animal. Like obviously, all we've been doing is studying videos on how to quarter or gut something. So, just in case we forgot or needed some guidance,
We go to Fire Mountain Favorite.
we got the Meat Eater web exclusive of gutting a big game animal by the one and only Ranella. So we're gonna use this tutorial to help us finish our beautiful.
Ranella, you showed us how to do it.
You good? You held it. All right, we're gonna get to the gutting and gilling here.
Man, we need to do a hunting trip with Steve.
Yeah,
Steve?
that'd be fun.
Yeah, Steve, dog. Our boy.
I know who Steve is.
Yeah, you do. Steve Ranella?
Oh, Steve. I didn't.
Yeah, dude, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, we're on a first name basis.
Our pal Steve.
Fire Mountain's good buddy, Steve. I'm just kidding.
That video.
Little forewarning, we've never met Steve. We'd love to meet you.
You can hold the legs.
Yeah.
You know,
Hold whatever, man.
even if you just want to give us some tips, we're welcome.
Oh, I forgot
To
about that tip. See that I went. All right.
We got the ribs in there. We got the ribs in there.
Starting to pack her up.
Got a little bit of camp meat down
We got
there.
we got the noggin over here. Got some more meat over here. We're packing her up, baby.
How much?
We got the remains.
Yeah, how many of us are gonna pack out to the truck?
I'll go. I volunteer.
So we'll throw a bag when you're.
There we go, baby. That's a nice leg. Hind quarter. I'll take it all day, brother.
I can help.
Jace is packing heavy.
Hey, will you do me a
He
favor?
got the deer.
Don't touch my water
He's
thing.
packing the gear.
I just want to get it through here.
Got the deer all quartered. Then we got some, maybe a quarter in there. Then we got the ribs in there. We got the ribs in there. Got a little bit of camp meat down there. Put it on the meat shelf. Idea. There you go. There's the meat shelf. It's a got a real nice stone glacier pack.
This is
Oh.
Mystery Ranch.
My bad. Mystery
I
Ranch.
think Randy would approve.
Randy Newberg's probably put a couple deer quarters on his Mystery Ranch backpack. I have no doubt. Looks like a real nice backpack. It looks perfect for packing meat out. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Give Beatty the camera.
So you can't say. Okay. Okay. There's Alex Parati.
How you doing?
We're the wussies. We're staying back, cooking the camp meat, cleaning up.
I'll take it up.
Oh, speaking of camp meat, right there.
All right. So we're gonna head off, take all the meat down to the truck. 3 of us are gonna run into town, put it on some ice,
Probably get drunk.
little celebratory drink. These guys are gonna head back to camp, and then we're gonna meet them back there for some backstrap for their dinner tonight.
This is the arrow that did it, boys
We're gonna
and
go up.
girls out there watching. This is the broadhead.
Jace, turn around.
Yeah, let's see that beautiful. Wow.
You ready to go?
Right here.
See you boys, successful day.
Hey, we got another tag to fill tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Later.
See you soon. Packing out the meat. Jace's Blacktail. Out to the truck now. We're gonna go ahead and take it into town, get it on ice, and go back and do some more hunting. We got another buck scouted out up on the ridge by our camp, and we got 4 other guys with tags, and they're hungry. Now, if things go well, Jace has a black bear tag too, so we won't rule that out yet. Somebody's definitely looking over him.
Well, there it is. Well, guys, all I gotta say is I can't believe that this happened like this. First archery buck hunt with the Fire Mountain guys, and first ever big game animal I've ever harvested. Man, this is a rewarding feeling. We're gonna get all this meat, get it nice and cold in town, and come back, and hopefully one of the rest of the guys can fill a tag.
Congrats, Jace.
These nice heavy pack out to deer meat are a satisfying feeling, I gotta say.
We were just talking about how absolutely blessed we are, you know. Even if, you know, there's been little road bumps, but those little minuscule things just seem so small in comparison when you just get to see this pack, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We did a lot of hard work on planning this trip, and
Heck yeah.
it's already paid off tenfold.
We still have another 2 days.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes, so stay tuned.
See you soon.
Oh baby, hot, hot, hot. Jason's always has like song lyrics just stuck in his head.
Random
Or
song
not
lyrics
stuck,
too.
but ready to go. Okay, so that's right.
Well, we made it back. We took a little trip to the KOA.
I don't know how you did it.
Got some meat on ice, all coolered up. But look at all this camp meat we brought back. We're feasting tonight. We got some backstrap getting cut up by young T cow.
This is the
There's
rest
like
of
some
it.
good chunks too. Toss those chunks in, all of them.
Into what?
Into what you got going, baby.
Chef
We'll
Parati
give
did
you
a
some-
little brine for us while we were away.
Let Parati explain.
that's nice.
Let him. I want to see him explain it.
The juice from the raisins mixed with a
Raisin
little water.
juice with
and I
a little
left
bit
it
of
to
water.
ferment in the outside for a little bit.
He
We'll-
did
So we'll see.
allow
Either it's really
fermenting.
bad or it's really good.
Yeah, I don't see how this can go wrong.
But you know, a little sweetness to that.
Right?
It's gonna make it really
A
good.
little taste of home for you.
Dude, that sounds really good.
On camera.
Dude, I came up with a hypothesis of why that deer. Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad that worked out.
The one and only one bite hunting edition. First, Blacktail meat cooked by Parati. Backstrap, ready to go. Holy smoke. Eat up, boys.
Eat up, boys! Look what we got!
It's gonna go in.
The first bite, that's a 1-bite review. I need the out of 10.
That's really good, dude.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
Yo.
9.3.
I knew it was gonna be high, didn't know it was gonna be that high.
Oh,
I'll give it.
be a
We got it,
I'll give
dear.
it a 9.
It's a 9.3.
It's a 9.3. Has Portnoy ever gave a 10 out of 10?
Dude, he gave a pretty hot. Dude, he's been giving a lot of 8.3s.
He's been
a lot
feeling
of
nice
7.1s.
lately,
I'm
huh?
calling out Portnoy. Stop giving out high numbers. and I know you're the first person to not give a high number. Believe me, I know that. But thank you. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. But he's been giving high numbers, and I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'll call it where I see it.
Yeah.
Portnoy, that's my
Pretty
take.
dang.
We're here. The next, what is it? Day 3.
4.
Day 4. Getting,
Losing track of time.
yeah, I'm getting tired now. So me and Alex are out here trying to glass for that buck we saw yesterday. Taylor and Spencer are up on the hillside up there, trying to get a different point of view and kind of be in a close spot for ambush.
Hey, Aries.
Aries. I was trying to radio Aries. I was like calling Aries.
Not Aries, bro. What?
And then Alex got the code names all wrong.
I don't know.
You said Axel.
I don't know if I said Aries, but I don't
said,
know.
like,
I don't know what
Prometheus or
you
something.
named me, bro. No, I was like Calico.
I heard you say a code name this morning.
I like Calico because I remember I was talking to Alex about cats. I was like, I just saw a calico cat on the side of the road, and he's like, well, you're a cat expert now. I just know this one cat. But,
Who doesn't know what a calico?
yeah, I was like, look, I didn't know I had to.
Are you
be
about
an
to jump in?
expert. Yes.
Put out.
If any of you guys remember these lovely packets, from the salmon fishing video. Look at that, like I said, perfect for camping, hiking, backpacking. Golden ticket to success right here. So we're about to feast down. I don't know where my other one went.
Oh, this is nice.
But I'm gonna look for it. We're gonna find it. No luck on the bucks this morning, so we're taking a little mid-morning swim and fish.
I saw.
Oh, it's a little smashed. It might not even need. We might just need spoons. It's been in my backpack all. It's just getting smashed on. There she is, folks. Not really a perfect fillet anymore, but yeah.
Does it smell like it too? Or?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Beatty, we need a one bite review.
Oh my god.
So good.
Dude.
Beatty's gonna give a good one bite review.
Is that the
Beatty gives the best one bite reviews. If I've ever seen them.
Might have to make it a 2-bite. This is very moist, bro. Look at this. Wow. Look at the glistening. 1-bite Reno's rolls.
sword swallower?
Speechless.
There's not much else to say.
You know what it says? We all need to go to Alaska.
And this is why we call him Chef Parati.
Well, look at that. Little lock sandwich for you, baby.
I've had it before, but I actually never knew that it was called that.
They serve it for breakfast. I can't do it for breakfast.
Oh, thank you. I don't deserve this. For anyone that catches salmon or any type of fish, I highly suggest you get this stuff canned, or in this case they call it retort packages. Look at this. You get to take it out in the backcountry, take it out on the trails, take it wherever, eat it whenever.
It's like a Willy
Sometimes
Wonka
on a bagel.
golden ticket.
And sometimes Alex will whip out a bagel and make it even better.
Oh my god.
Underwater, baby.
Let's see. We got Brian out there trying to catch a fish with the fly rod. Beautiful cast. Just beautiful. Oh, now the water's clear.
Look at the water, boys.
It took a little longer, but it worked. Too windy. It's a little too windy, apparently. It's like 0% wind.
Maybe when it drops.
That's exactly what it looks like when I do it.
It's not even going anywhere.
You just clip.
It's all in the technique. It's all in the technique.
You go a little further.
Well, apparently the conditions are not right for fly fishing, in the words of Brian. So, now he's got the elk bites out.
Salty nuts.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Now we gotta make some venison bites.
Mm-hmm.
None of this store-bought elk meat here.
Overpriced jerky. Why is jerky overpriced? I don't get it.
I don't know. I got an idea. Let's just make all of our deer meat jerky, sell it under the table, and put all the jerky companies out of business.
And just like put it low, like for a low house.
Like in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they go out and buy a bunch of gas and try to resell it. Barrels of
I don't think
gas.
I've seen that episode.
It's hilarious.
You're dripping. You're dripping. That's not good. You're getting the bad water in there.
Why am I dripping?
Ask Jace. Jace had the same issue.
Oh, I found out why my Sawyer was leaking. I was missing the whole entire washer that goes inside the screw-on part.
Is it white? Hey, you got it.
That
It's on there?
no, I had to buy
Yeah,
a
there's
new
a lot
one.
of fish jumping to the left.
Well, this is where we stopped last night to come get ice on the coolers. So as you can see, we're off the mountain and we're back. Decided to head out early, a night early, just because I was afraid this ice in these coolers were gonna start melting and all the meat was gonna start sitting in water. So we got back to the truck, I leaked all the water out, Make sure everything's dry, and now we're just gonna head home. The boys wanted to take a stop, rejuvenate, get some food. You just had to dig in, huh?
I couldn't wait, dude.
Yeah, me too. I'm already like halfway there.
I need some liquids in it.
We ran out of water before we made it back to the truck. Post hunt drinks. Oh God. What do I got here? I got blisters on my feet. I haven't had soda or anything sweet in a minute, so this just felt appetizing after.
What kind of? It looks like red, kind of like.
It says black cherry.
Black cherry.
Give a one. Is one sip a thing? A one sip, everyone knows the rules.
Well, it is now. One sip, everybody knows.
I need some spot. Jeez, that truck.